If Kasia believes something is wrong, the least we can do is our due diligence. Why do you dismiss her out of hand?
It wasn't out of hand. I heard what she said. And then I dismissed her.
So it is blind obedience you want?
Yes.
Gotta love it. Welcome back to GMA3. The future of mankind is in our hands, but can the universe handle hearing the hard truths needed to survive?
Oh, it's the latest installment from the hit Dune franchise. It's full of plot twists, turns, and treachery. It's sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. Please welcome the star of HBO's Dune Prophecy, Emily Watson.
Emily.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We were just talking about this. This series is so loved.
Yes.
So I'm curious what drew you to decide to be a part of it?
Well, absolutely. I mean, I have a background in, independent cinema and smaller things that kind of grow, and this is just like feels pretty big. I'm feeling a little intimidated by it all right now, but it was, as an acting challenge, just like, I want some of that. I mean, it's to play this woman who is a real badass and is basically set on controlling the fate of humankind, and it's got intrigue, and it's sort of a battle for control of the universe in a way that is really delicious. But she's also from a really messed up family, and they so messed up and so driven by vengeance and her traumatic past. So in terms of an acting exercise, it was just like, I want a bit of that, please. Yeah.
And your character, Valia, am I saying it correct?
Yes,
Valia.
Valia Harkonnen.
She's a very complex woman in power.
She is.
What is your motivation for that?
Well, like I said, I feel like I'm in control of the destiny of humankind, but also my place in power is driven by this terrible sense of grievance. We know this from the movies, the Villeneuve movies, that the Harkonnens and the Atreides are pitted against each other. This goes right back to, we're 10,000 years before that. We like to call it 10,000 BC, before Chalamet. That's our kind of, that's the era we're in.
I love it. And you're raising teenagers in real life. What do they think about the series?
They think it's really cool. Yeah, they think it's really cool. That's really, it's quite a juggle doing a big series like this, having that, life as well. But I guess everybody's in that boat, aren't they?
Which one's harder?
Yes, the sense, the drama and the intrigue, and sometimes it's bigger at home than it is. Yeah.
Let's talk about your new movie as well. Small Things Like These hits theaters next Friday, and you star opposite Cillian Murphy.
Yes.
What's it like working with someone that you admire?
Well, I tell you what, it's testament to the man that Cillian is, that having been, the man of the moment last year and won an Oscar and did all that he did, this is where he's chosen to shine a light. This is a film about the terrible abuse that happened in the Catholic Church in Ireland, that only stopped in 1998 at the Magdalena laundries, where young women, unmarried women, were taken into basically workhouses and had their children taken away. And he plays a beautiful soul who's a very simple, quiet man who stumbles across this and is unable to stop himself. And I play the head of the convent, who is perpetrating this most unholy, unchristian act on these young women. And it was really I only have one big scene, but it was like, again, oh my God, I want to go at that. It was like going into play with him, watching him play this incredible, I think it's one of the most beautiful things he's ever done. It's really astonishing. I'm absolutely in awe of him. But getting to be on that scene with him and just go to dance with him was just like one of the great days of my acting life. Really was very special. Yeah.
Well, we're big fans of Cillian and big fans of Emily as well. One more time for Emily, everybody, for being here. Thank you. And by the way, be sure to catch Dune Prophecy debuting Sunday, November 17th on HBO.